Hi-ho, everyone, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the gnome mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Salutations.
Are you all set for tonight?
Sure.
Well, great. Well, tonight we have got an exciting event. We are going to be doing Caotl's fashion show. And here is Caotl himself, the Queen of Fashion, the Diva of the Eastern Kingdoms, nicknamed the Queen, Your Highness, Goodness, Queen of the Queen of Fashion, Caotl the Noble. Level 23 Gnome Rogue, who is the height, as you can see, the height of fashion. And so tonight we're going to be watching as he judges the RP outfits of toons in the World of Warcraft. So it's going to be a fun event. We're looking forward to it. And so let's ask him a few questions before we get started. All right, so we have a few questions for Caotl the Noble. And we ask, or we say, here we have Caotl, who I'm sure I'm horribly mispronouncing, by the way. How are you, sir? He says, I am well, thank you. Would you like me to type in the accent for the interview and force you to read it all Australian-like? And let me tell you, Caotl has a wonderful accent that he role-plays flawlessly throughout his event. And it's one of the things that really makes him stand out. And my guest tonight is Finello, and she says, oh yes. And she wants him to do that for the video, which he will. But he says, oh, good, darling. Now how I use this evening. And he does this, like I said, this accent just wonderfully. And I said, oh no, the interview is always out of character. Hard enough for me to read these as it is. And he says, alrighty. And I said, so is there an official name for your event? He said, well, this event that I do in the cathedral is just called a rating. The real fashion shows and contests are much more grand. I said, I see. So the event tonight is which one? Because with his outfit, it's hard to tell. He says it'll be a rating. The contest and shows take place in Shareth. I said, oh, how very fun. How often do you do a rating? He says, every Sunday at the least, but sporadically through the week as well, depending on whether or not I decide to have a life outside of WoW. I said, well, I understand that. I certainly do. So we'll ask a few more questions, and then hopefully we'll get the rating started, because people have been coming up, giving him hugs. He's, I've got to say, probably one of the most popular players on the Wormrest Accord server. And people automatically, when they see him, start lining up to get raided. And it's just what a fun character that he is. He's just amazing. So we'll get to a few more. Okay, so let's get to a few more questions. So how did you come up with the idea for your event? Caotl was, believe it or not, originally a criminal character. Resembled a little Freddy Krueger with his little claws and Brewfest hat. After getting bored one night while watching The Incredibles and Bruno, a Bruno commercial came on, excuse me. So the idea just kind of stuck. Roleplay had died on the server Caotl was on, so I transferred him to Moonguard, originally where he became the queen. I see. So the character's accent in The Incredibles was your inspiration for your accent then? He said, sort of. He has Bruno's accent and more of Edna Mode's characteristics and quirks. Which is great, because all I can hear is Edna Mode. But now that he says it's Bruno, it sounds a little different. So wonderful. So how long have you been running these events? He says, psheesh, I would say 2 years now, with only a small break in between. And Filoni adds, that is a fabulous story, darling. And that's said, well, they and you, the events, are certainly popular. One more question before the event begins. Why, in your opinion, do you think that you and the event are so very popular? And he really is. Like I said, he's already had people coming up and hugging him. I watched him the other day, and he had just popped on to see how everybody was doing, and people started a line right away without him even announcing an event. And the line just kept going and going and going. And I asked him, how long will this go? He says as long as he stands there and rates people, people will stand in line, keep getting in line to be rated. So he is very popular. And he said, I wonder that myself sometimes. But if I had to guess, I would say it's because it offers a simple comedic value to role play where most everyone is otherwise so serious with their super tough guns and their dramatic theatrics of kidnaps, kiddish. And this is just an event where everyone has it in common because they're all used role-playing outfits. Besides, he looks fabulous. And he really does. Super tough guys, not guns, though guns are usually involved. So just wonderful. Excellent answers, and we're going to go ahead, and it's a little past 6 now, so we're going to go ahead and allow him to start the event, and we will film that as it goes along. So we're excited to watch this, and so we will be right back as the event begins. All right, well, he announced it like 3 seconds ago, and as you can see, there is already a long line of people waiting to be rated by Caotl. It's amazing, and as I said earlier, you can see he has you. What you do is you stand in line, he calls you forward, has you take your blades out, and he walks around you, and he rates your outfit. So this first gentleman here, you can see Andrew. Oh, it's Andrew. Andrew Casaro, dangerously normal, nickname Anders. Currently the belt's a placeholder. He is being critiqued. And we'll see what Caotl has to say. Better but the maroon of the Z hilts. Oh, I missed all that. He got an 8. An 8's not too bad, but as you can see, this line just grows and grows and grows, and he can do this all night, and people will continue to come up to this event. See, so he comes forward, asks you to take out your blade, as the Pandarian's doing here, and he will look you over and give you an honest rating. Let's see. He's getting an Good. The weapon matches the belt. Okay. All right. Oh, this is exciting. It is so much fun just to watch. It's fun to participate in as well. And so Turwinkle may hop in line there in a little bit. So the rest of you matches as well. A 9. He got a 9. Next. So great. So we'll come back as he continues to rate people. It's just wonderful. Oh, here we have Captain, the Masked Lady, the Silent Protector, nicknamed the Disappearing Doctor, Mystery, the Masked Lady of the Hidden Watchers, Carter, the Patient, and she's currently contemplating, and we are going to be interviewing their guild here pretty soon. And so she is part of the wonderful the Hidden Watchers Guild. Oh, she's getting a kneel, and this may be a 10 here. We're going to see. Usually when Caotl has someone kneel, it means they've received a 10. Oh, she got the title The Sexy Beast, and she has been granted a 10. Let's give her woohoo! Yes, and a nice clap. Wonderful, wonderful. So we have Finello here with us tonight. She's been wonderful, and Turwinkle has sure enjoyed our peeing with her over the past couple weeks. She's made our wonderful intro to the series. So if you folks haven't seen that yet, it's the intro part that starts the series off with the adventures of Turwinkle, and she just has remade it into something that's even more wonderful, and she is really, without a doubt, a talent, a wonderful artist, a great editor of videos. So if you would like to see some fantastic work, go to her website on YouTube, her channel, and check out some of her wonderful videos that she does. So we're lucky to have her with us tonight. She's kind of co-hosting with Turwinkle. She is boy, let me see if I can get the name right. Finello. She's self-standing, nicknamed Tara, Crusader Finello, level 90 Drawn Eye Hunter, and currently is confident and curious. And she role plays wonderfully. And so we asked her, so we have Finello with us here tonight. Hi, Finello. What do you think of the event so far? And she says, I think it's quite amazing. The event welcomes everyone to join, regardless of the character and guild. Everyone loves and appreciates how their characters look, so it's a fun time for everyone. And I agree. It's just amazing how many people love this event. And if we turn around here, again, we can see there's just a line all the way back to the fountain. And so let's see here. Oh, someone else has got a 10. Great. And Jean Spear Spike, Black Talon Watcher, Teacher, Jewel Crafter, nicknamed the Silent Fist, founder and master of Tea Leaves, and she just received a 10. Nice. Go be sexy, yes. So, okay, so we have up next Meyerson, and he'd better move up because people will get a little impatient with him if he doesn't. So let's see here. Okay, here he comes. All right, Meyerson, blade, excellent. Okay, so he takes out that huge sword, and Caotl going to go to work here. And again, this line just will not it will not end until he just says the event is over. People will continually feel this line. He says, normally such a blade means you've overcompensated for something. And he is, but you wear it nicely. Great, great. So it's a good compliment. Removes the helm for a moment, and he does like you to take off the helm so he can see the character underneath. Let's see here. And what we'll do, okay, took off the helm. Oh, he still looks pretty good. Those shoulder pads are amazing, by the way. Oh, I think we got another 10 here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, he got a 10. Great job. Great job to Meyerson. So let's give a nice clap. All right. And so we will be back in a little. Okay, so here we are a little closer to the action. And as you can see, everybody in line waiting to get rated by Caotl here. He's doing a wonderful job. And again, this is something that he does on his own. And sometimes he has an assistant with him that helps him go through these lines. But tonight looks like he's on his own. And what a wonderful job he does. And as you can see, it just gathers just tons of people and who are in the RP gear, and they RP this event wonderfully. And rarely do you see anybody troll the event because everybody just loves this event. And so we're going to hop in line here with Finello, and we'll see how Turwinkle gets rated. Looking at my outfit, I'm going to say I am going to say Turwinkle is going to get probably a 4. What do you think, Turwinkle? You think that's right? Yeah, maybe a 4. So we're gonna Finello though looks wonderful, so I'm sure she'll probably get a 10, but Turwinkle will probably get a 4. So we will hop in line. Look at this line starting to stretch around the fountain, and so we will hop in line. Look at this wonderful bunny rabbit right here. He is awesome. Bling Bling, de-weaponized mechanical companion. I love him. He is great. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, as you can see, again, we are moving up in the line a little bit. We had to turn the sound way down because the fountain is really loud right here. But as you can see, the line's moving along, and again, it stretches all the way back here, and whoop, there's a dragon above us. Okay, let's move over here. Come on, get the dragon out of there. And we're moving up in the line pretty quickly. Fanilla's a couple people ahead of us, but it's a wonderful event. And you folks, if you ever hear him call out for a rating and would love to get critiqued on your RP outfit, this is a fun way to do it. So it's also, if you hear it announced and you just want to come and RP, it's just a wonderful place to RP as well, because there's RP happening all around us, and as you can see, it is just very busy here at the event. So we will be back when we're a little further along, or if we see any other interesting pets or all right, Tara is up next. She's getting rated, and so we will see how she does. As you can see, we're getting close here in the line. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, he wants her to get a headpiece. Okay. Again, we're trying to see behind over this line. This worgen behind me is kind of the way. 9.5. Oh, that's not too bad. 9.5. Great. So she did well. So we'll give her a nice cheer of support there. So great. Okay. So. All right. And again, this line, as you can see, stretches all the way around the other side of the fountain now. And so we are up soon here. And again, I don't think we're going to get more than a more than a 4 or 5. So we'll see, folks, when we get Oh boy, here we go, folks. Here we go. So let us move up. Turwinkle's moving up. Jeez, can't see. All right, here we go. Blade. Okay, so we're going to pull out our blade. Whoop. There we go. I do not have high hopes for Turwinkle's outfit here. And we're getting looked at. Turwinkle is extremely nervous, but he did put some fresh fen bush berries in his beard this morning. So hopefully this goes well. All right. Oh, I got an excellent. I don't see how. I think there may be some favoritism here. Hopefully he's being completely honest. Oh, 8.5. Yay. All right. Well, that's better than the 4 we thought. Okay, great. Fantastic. We'll hop out of line. All right. We have with us right here is Lady Viscera Ellis Stormshroud. Lady Lieutenant, or Knight Lieutenant Templar, the Divine Sister, nicknamed Very, of the House Stormshroud, footman of the Lordaeron Temple Knights, is a level 90 Loradian human paladin, and is currently setting a positive attitude. She's an experienced role player, has 5 years of roleplay experience, and is in character looking for context. So she was here at the event and got rated, and so we thought we'd ask her a few questions about the event. So we said, okay, we have Viscera here. Thank you so much for speaking with me. So you came to the event. What drew you to it? And she said, well, all the people. I figured I would like to get rated on my sense of fashion, I guess. All right, well, wonderful. How did you do? She said, not too bad. I got a 7, but it was only because of this axe. She has a big axe she brought with her. She thought you needed to have a weapon with every outfit. And Caotl had mentioned that one of the reasons she got marked down was because of the huge axe that she brought. I said, well, that's not too... I said, I see. So would you do the event again? She says, I most certainly would. She goes, I want to shoot for a 10. So great. Well, good luck, and thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. And she did wonderfully. And, if Turwinkle had to rate her, I I would say probably better than Turwinkle. But, Caotl is the fashion master, and he knows he knows better than me. So we will get back to the... Okay, well, it looks like it's starting to wind down, and he has made a cutoff at Rykon there. He may let one or two more slip through, but again, this event would go on and on and on for hours and hours. People would just keep lining up. So he does have to actually put a cap on the event, or as I said, it would just continue to go. Excuse me, sir, your bird, sir. How rude. His bird right over the top of me. Okay. And here is House Blackstone. Again, these guys, in my opinion, all deserve 10s. Their outfits are wonderful. We will be having a guild interview with these folks very soon, and we're really looking forward to it. So hopefully they score well. I think they should. To Turwinkle, they look great. So let's see what he gives them, shall we? And I can't... Oh, there he is. He's kind of behind the elf. Tree house, do you all belong to the same tree house? Again, Caotl does such a wonderful job as well with his RP. His RP is flawless, and he really personifies his character to the utmost. So again, I'm also looking really forward to interviewing these folks. They are a great guild and really do a fine job with their RP. And one of the things that I have said before in some of my previous episodes is they are very sharp looking. Their outfits, I think... Wow, okay, 9. He got a 9. Let's see what he gives the elf. A 9. I'm going to imagine she's going to get a 9 as well. Perhaps. 8.5. Okay, well, that shows you how much Turwinkle knows. Turwinkle might have given them a 10. I just think they look great. But he's always fair, and that's one thing that you have to appreciate. And I think this is the last one, so we have a few more questions for Caotl when the event is over, so we will get with him as soon as this is... Well, the event is finally winding down. As you can see, he's got a few more people, and I think he's tried to cut it off, and some more people have still come up, and he's very generous with his time, and has a 6. He got worse than Turwinkle, and looks like the last one here, and for the night here. So let's take a look and see how this gentleman does. This is Sereno, trainer of the new Death Knights, nicknamed Seren, recruit of the remnants of Lordaeron. His anger is starting to seep through, so hopefully he doesn't get too angry about his rating. Maybe he'll get a 10. We'll see. And I don't know if... okay. Oh, so he didn't have to step forward? Oh, there he goes. All right. Okay. He's getting a big inspection here. Here we go. We're all kind of on pins and needles here for this gentleman. Oh, okay. He's got a simple... Too simple, darling. Far too simple. You need a shield or a bigger blade. Okay. This may not go well. He got a 7. Okay, not too bad. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. What a wonderful event. And again, it just draws all these people, as you can see here, we'll pan out a little bit, all these people to this event. And what a great job. What a great job. And he finishes off with a nice kiss to the crowd. Let's give him a nice clap and a nice cheer. And really, he takes a lot of his own time to make this such a fun event. and it was great. So we have a few more questions before we let him go. So let us get to that, shall we? All right, so here we are. We're sitting down. A few more questions for Caotl. Here, I said, wow, you have to be a little worn out after the events. It could go on for hours. And he says it does sometimes. I'll just grab a glass of water and a video for background noise, usually court TV shows, and it just breezes by, really. But yes, I'll also fall asleep right after. And I can imagine, what is the longest event you have had? He said from 5 p.m. server time to 11 p.m. server time, 6 hours. It had 1 or 2 20-minute time periods where no one came, but still, 6 hours, folks. That is amazing. And Felino adds, wowzers, that is a long time. That's longer than some raid teams. That is RP dedication. It really is. To stay in character for that long, wow. He says, if it cheers people up, that's all I really care about. Also, I'm running around otherwise, not also, but otherwise, I'm running around hating the world because I need to level my characters. And I enjoy doing it. So again, he's sharing his time with everybody to make a fun event that the whole community can come around and just have a good time doing. And as you can see, people love it. I said, holy smokes, that is quite an event. So I'm sure everyone wants to know the big question, what does Caotl look for when looking at an outfit? What makes the difference between a 10 and a 1? He says, well, you know, it's just, you have to match. I've had people say, oh, well, that's bad for those of us who can't do raids and things. We can't get tier. But I'll explain to them that no, it isn't it at all. There's so many items in the game that have matching colors and are of the same set. You can also accent colors. Black, red, blue, green, and brown all contrast flawlessly, and in most cases with gold. So does white. That alone opens up hundreds of possibilities. So you can tell when someone tried to make an outfit or not, and there's a lot to it. So really, I can imagine there's such a vast possibility, like he said, because there are so many different outfit combinations that you can make in World of Warcraft, and now especially with the transmog gear. So really, what a job for him. So we have a few more questions for Caotl, and then we will let him go. I'm sure he's exhausted, and so we'll make just a few more questions here. All right, so we have one last round of questions for Caotl here, who's been so patient with us tonight. And I said, so when someone gets a low number, how do most people react? Are they willing to accept the rating cheerfully most of the time? Caotl says it's very rare someone gets below a 5. If they do, their character will either be upset, they did it for out of character reasons so they won't do much, or they get angry and stomp off. Very few accept it gracefully. And I can imagine. I said, I see where the opposite is true, I imagine. I've seen several people wear their badge of Sexy Beast on their MRPs proudly. How does that make you feel when you see that? So a lot of people, how you get the Sexy Beast title from Caotl is when you receive a 10. So if you receive a 10, he will pronounce to everybody that you are now a Sexy Beast, and which is awesome. And so you'll see that in a lot of people's MRPs. They'll actually put that in their title as one of their titles is Sexy Beast. And Tara says she got the title last time, which she did. She got a 10. And so she wants to go back and readjust her outfit because she only got a 9.5 tonight. So Caotl says, I was laughing with my friend a while back about that. It makes me feel good, you know. A lot of people put all these random things in their titles, so to almost get the feeling that something meant that much to them, that they put it in their MRPs, it feels really nice. I said, wonderful. So is there anything you'd like the folks to know about the event before I let you go? He says, if they would ever like help with something and trust my judgment, and they want the advice, they only have to whisper to me. I always respond to whispers. This character was made for them, so if they need help, it shall be provided. He says, well, want the advice, rather. So I said, so you, sir, are fabulous. Thank you so much for all you do for the Worm Rest Accord community. And really, folks, we all owe him a big thank you, because so many people really enjoy this event and look forward to it every week. Like I said, whenever he shows up, whether it's for the event or not, people automatically start getting in line because they enjoy this event and what he has done for everybody so very much. So from me to Caotl, thank you so much. And from the community as a whole, I'm sure everyone would like to thank him for such a wonderful event and making this community alive and vibrant with the RP. So we're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes with Caotl, and we'll be back to do that. Okay, well, what a wonderful evening and what a wonderful event. So let's give him a nice bow, Turwinkle, and give him a wonderful thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Turwinkle, try again, sir. He'd worked very hard.
Allow me to express my deepest thanks.
Okay, and he blew us a kiss, which is very nice. So thank you so much, sir. And we will go and say goodbye to Tara as well. So we'll do that here in just a sec. And then we'll allow Turwinkle to go home because he's tired as well. All right, well, Tara has been a wonderful co-host this evening. Thank you so much, Tara. Give her a nice thank you, Turwinkle.
Thank you.
Turwinkle, you are grumpy when you're tired. Okay, we'll give her a nice bow. And let's give her a nice hug. We'll give her a nice hug. Okay, so Turwinkle gave her a nice hug there. And we will see you folks when we get back to the tent. Wow, what a night, huh? That event was fantastic. The raiding in Stormwind by Caotl, what a great night. If you folks are looking to do something that's a lot of fun and maybe a little different, this event is done, I believe he said, on Sundays, and sometimes you can catch him during the week off and on. So listen for his yell in Stormwind and check him out. If you get the chance to stand in line and be raided, do it. It is a lot of fun. As you can see, a lot of people like doing it. So if you liked the episode, please click like. If you would like to comment on this episode, on Caotl, on maybe some of the ratings you saw, do so below. Let us know what you thought. And finally, if you'd like to subscribe, we'd love to have you join Team Turwinkle tonight and subscribe. Well, Turwinkle, what a great event, wasn't it?
Indubitably.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you, sir. You did a wonderful job tonight. And we, sir, will see you next time.
Farewell.
Farewell, Turwinkle. Farewell.